Hello and welcome to episode 44 of my survival. We are going to go back into the Nether because I'm going to create a brand new Nether portal. But first I'm going to drop all my stuff off. And pretty much I am going to be, what's the word I'm after? Listening to Kevin Wilson. So I'll sit back, relax, enjoy the video, enjoy the music.
You could see a blue was brewing as they eyed each other off, and the tension only mounted when Snakey won the toss. You break, he said to Lofty as he chucked across the queue, and the tension in the pub just grew and grew.
I'll break all right,
said Lofty as he snapped the queue in half and flung it back at Snake and said,
you shove this up your ass.
Me nana give me that, said Snakey. Mate, you're fucking gone. And the Featherbrain Championship was on. It was the front bar Featherbrain non-title fight. Two blokes the size of buffaloes, big but not too bright. And no one give two knobs a go who was wrong or right. But the front bar Featherbrain non-title fight. No one seemed to know too much about their pedigrees. In that sort of place you didn't ask them sort of things. They said Lofty's from the top end, he was ugly, tough and mean. Used a welder's wire brush to scrub his teeth. And Snake was just plain ugly, where he come from no one knew. Reckon Rambo would have shit himself if Snakey told him to. And together they weighed half a ton in singlet, shorts and thongs. There was no cone but all the lights were on. The breeze near knocked me over when Snake threw the opening punch. It seemed to come from nowhere, I just heard this sickening crunch. I thought if any bastard lived through that pretty fucking good. It was like a railway fettler's hammer splitting wood. It slammed Lofty against the 8-ball table, flipped it on its edge. But it just casually got up, walked around, then ripped off all the legs. Then one by one he smashed the cuts across Snakey's ugly head. If his brain weren't so well padded, he'd be dead. But Snake just shook his skull and blinked a bit and slowly looked around. Then chucked a right that would have knocked the war memorial down. And the force of it sent Lofty flying, crashing through the wall. Now there's a doorway where there weren't one there before. He landed ass up in the shithouse with his feet stuck in the air. With bricks and shit and broken glass and paper everywhere. And caked in that crap he ripped the dunny off the wall. And armed with that, fuck all brains went back for more. He slammed that dunny over Snakey, then shattering it to bits. Peppering him with porcelain and splattering him with shit. And there was teeth amongst the muck and shit. Whose they were you couldn't tell. But it looked like Lofty lost an ear as well. And Snake's right eye was swollen shut from where he'd copped one hard. Fair dinkum made it looked as black as Ernie Dingo's ass. But with all the pieces missing and with all the blood and gore, they weren't as fucking ugly as before. There was flesh and hair and skin and bone and blood splashed on the wall. And them two bastards wallowing in it, rolling across the floor. And the publican just scratched his balls, wondering, looking round. Should he clean the bastard up or burn it down? Most blues you see turn out to be a win or loss or draw. But I've seen both opponents lose a fight before. And I heard Snakey say to Lofty as they crawled towards the bar, "Fuck the snooker, want a game of darts?" It was the front bar Featherbrain non-title fight. Two blokes the size of buffaloes, big but not too bright. And no one give two knobs a go who was wrong or right. But the front bar Featherbrain non-title fight. It was the front bar Featherbrain non-title fight. Two blokes the size of buffaloes, big but not too bright. And no one give two knobs a go who was wrong or right. But the front bar Featherbrain non-title fight. It was the front bar Featherbrain non-title fight. Two blokes the size of buffaloes, big but not too bright. And no one give two knobs a go shooting time, buying dinner and wine, and me money on flowers and lollies. Only to find that what's on me mind isn't on hers and she's sorry. So I've made up some lines that save wasting time and keep me from blowing me brass. I'm ever so cool, I just prop on the stool right next to hers and I ask, do you fuck on first dates? Does your dad own a brewery? Could I feel your tits? Or would you show them to me? 'Cause you got a nice head and you look pretty honest. So me face will be leaving in quarter of an hour. I'd like you to be honest. You know how it feels when you first meet a Sheila and the bullshit you gotta go through. Like calling her up and telling her you love her when all that you love is just a screw. But she wants to hold hands and you to meet her old man and sit around for hours and talk. But me new method is you just cut through the shit and get down to the goodies straight off. Do you fuck on first dates? Does your dad own a brewery? Could I feel your tits? Or would you show them to me? Do you sleep in the nick? Do you give head very often? If we can decide your place or mine, we can fuck off then. So the next time you see a good-looking Sheila and you'd give a week's pay to hold her, don't sit acting dumb, just front her full on and drop a few lines that I told you. This new method of mine might not work every time, but then again no method will. I've been spat at and slapped and kneed in the knackers, but then I got a few fucks as well. Do you fuck on first dates? Does your dad own a brewery? Could I feel your tits? Or would you show them to me? If the answer is no to any questions above, then be a good sport and give me the name of a girlfriend who does. I remember back on our very first date in the back car. I wanted you to go all the way, but you wouldn't go that far. I wanted you to hold me dick, you wanted to hold me hand. But when I accidentally brushed your tit, I just blew it and come in me pants and it was over. Before it began. I'll never forget the strain and the sweat as I fumbled with your gear. 100 degrees if the windows went up, so your mum and dad couldn't hear. Trying me best to unzip your dress and unhook your bra with one hand. And just when I thought I was doing alright, I come in me pants again and it was over. Before it began. Blouses and buttons and bras and buckles and stuff, but I'm getting cold. First time I'd had a tit in my mouth since I was 9 months old. I had lover's balls and you had no idea of the pitch of me passion and pain. Trying to stay cool with me knackers on fire, I come in me pants again. Shit, and again. You wouldn't give and I wouldn't go and we couldn't seem to agree. You got the giggles and I got the shits, then you wouldn't talk to me. And when we made up and we started again, you'd had banged on the rib and he yelled, "What are you two kids up to in there?" And I shit in me pants as well, and it was over. Shit. Before it began. You hear people say that they'd love to go back and do things they did in the past. But if you reckon they were the real good old days, you can go stick 'em right up your ass. Cause when I look back how I came and I went with a tear in me eye, I recall how I had a cut of a night, but me undies had a ball and it was over. Before it began. Shit, I hope I never go to that again. The Dickens family planted that first row of apple trees in the Dickens family orchard back in 1953. They waited till that first crop was juicy, red and ripe, then picked and pressed and bottled that very first batch of Dickens cider. It was the tastiest, fizziest, sweetest apple cider ever made. And their slogan was, "Gotta have a Dickens cider every day." And I'd sing along with their radio jingle, and although I'd never tried it, couldn't wait till I was old enough to try my first Dickens cider. Dickens cider, gotta have a Dickens cider, gotta have a Dickens cider every day. Mother Nature's picked me up, feel good tonic, fix it up, gotta have a Dickens cider every day. Gotta have a Dickens cider every day. I had my first Dickens cider when I was 17, and my girlfriend at the time never had a Dickens cider either. We fumbled till we got the top off, and when we finally did, it spurred all over her face and hair and dress and down me leg. From then on in, we had a Dickens cider on every single date, and a quickie Dickens cider when I dropped her at a gate. But she blabbed and told her mother, and the next thing that I knew, found out that her mother loved a Dickens cider too. Dickens cider, gotta have a Dickens cider, gotta have a Dickens cider every day. Mother Nature's picked me up, feel good tonic, fix it up, gotta have a Dickens cider every day. Gotta have a Dickens cider every day. Dickens cider before breakfast is a great start to the day. Dickens cider right on bedtime and you'll sleep like a baby. 69% proof stress relief for women and for men. Even my old nan enjoys a Dickens cider now and then. It's medicinal and healthy and it's guaranteed to work. So before you see a doctor, try a Dickens cider first. Puts a positive bounce back in your step, your eyes will sparkle a little brighter. And remember, any time's a good time for a good stiff Dickens cider. Dickens cider, gotta have a Dickens cider, gotta have a Dickens cider every day. Mother Nature's picked me up, feel good tonic, fix it up, gotta have a Dickens cider every day. Gotta have a Dickens cider every day. Gotta have a Dickens cider. bus dropped them back at the Barbie. From a girls' night out on the town, and from amongst the drabble and dribble and lipstick, Betty stood out from the crowd. They'd only been back at the Barbie 10 minutes, but Betty got the mob all going. And it became my observation, I better get Betty home. I'd better get Betty home, folks. I'd better get Betty home. Just finish your drink and wipe your chin, love. Come, taking you home. Oh, come, Betty. Competition's over. You're embarrassing me in front of me mates. They only wanted 5 words for arsehole, and so far you give them 28. You're a funny bugger, Betty, and I've always said you sure know how to have fun. But you mentioned my name 5 times already, so come on, Betty, I'm taking you home. I better get Betty home, folks. I better get Betty home. Come, Bet, you're having too much fun. Come on, Betty, I'm taking you home. Oh, come on, Betty. Competition's over. You're embarrassing me in front of me mates. Vodka, Shiraz and rum don't mix, and you're dribbling all over the place. You're a funny bugger, Betty, and I've always said you sure know how to have fun. But you squeeze that canary into your fucking drink. Come on, Betty, I'm taking you home. I better get Betty home, folks. I better get Betty home. Come, Bet. Time for bed. Come on, lovey, I'm taking you home. Oh, come on, Betty. Competition's over. You're embarrassing me in front of me mates. Setting farts on fire's blokey stuff. Sheilas ain't supposed to do that, eh? You're a funny bugger, Betty, and I've always said you sure know how to have fun. So pull up your knickers and give them back their matches. Come on, Betty, I'm taking you home. I better get Betty home, folks. I better get Betty home. Can't Bet before you start a bushfire. Come on, Bet, I'm taking you home. Oh, come on, Betty. Competition's over. You're embarrassing me in front of me mates. They don't want to see your new tattoo. You ain't got a tattoo. Oh, fuck me, hooray. You're a funny bugger, Betty, and I've always said you sure know how to have fun. But you don't even like fucking AC/DC. Come on, Betty, I'm taking you home. I better get Betty home, folks. I better get Betty home. So tuck your tit and your cat back into your tank top. Come on, Betty, we're going home. I better get Betty home, folks. I better get Betty home. We'll be back in a couple of days to apologise. But I better get Betty home. Nigel! Fucking legend! Me and Nigel's been mates all our lives, even played in the same band. Best gig we ever got was at a country pub, one Easter long weekend. And better than that, the wives were invited and we all had double rooms. A bit of quality time for the boys and the brides, like a second honeymoon. We set up the band while the girls got settled and we done a final sound check. Then we run upstairs for a peck and a promise, then we run back down again. Guess the pub was pumped and the band kicked ass. Of course, me and Nigel got pissed. With the added bonus of a guaranteed route, life don't get better than this. Then after the gig we had a few more beers and played a few rounds of pool. We were both pretty pissed when we give it a miss. I lost 20, Nigel beat the guy too. And then he said, Kev, I'll make you a bet. Double or nothing will do. I'll bet you that 20 when we get upstairs I get more roots than you. Nigel! Fucking legend. So we both stumbled upstairs and then shook hands and wished each other good luck.
Right, I'm going to end this video here. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, hit that bell for notifications, and there'll be more Minecraft tomorrow. And until then, I will see you all again. Goodbye.